drove me to submit an essay for the writing challenge was I have a lady that helps me with college stuff and work like that. And she was like, hey, you should sign up for this. I got down on my computer and was like, okay, let me type this out. In 2 days, I had my essay. I hope to see, people being able to be proud of who they are. Because a lot of black people, they're told to tone it down or to stop being this, stop being that. You're too white, you're too black, stuff like that. I want to see people actually become united and actually, be human beings. Because at the core of everything, we're all still humans. I hope that I can feel safe raising my younger siblings. And seeing all this stuff happen on the news and somewhat, it's scary because I'm even scared to take them to the park half the time. I want to be able to go meet my friends without feeling like one of us are gonna die or be heckled. I'm trying to be more like, this is gonna happen, because with all the change that we've seen in the last few months, it's like, wow. It's invigorating. It's very good to know that something's actually being done about everything, because instead of actually being scared, you just have to have that in the back of your mind, which is the worst thing ever. I feel like as young people, we're the ones that are gonna inherit all of the problems, the good and the bad. If we can't be mature enough to do our own thing, then by the time we get it, we're gonna make the world worse than it already is. Fight for what you think is right. Because even though it might be scary at first, or you might not know how to do it, there's always gonna be some way that you can go about things to make them better. I chose the Black Resilience Fund, and the way that I did that was I was thinking about my mom. I was talking to her about the different organizations that I should donate to. And the Black Resilience Fund is doing a lot for black people that we haven't seen in a long time. They're giving to families like mine who are in need. It took a random friend that I've only known for about a year coming into my messages and being like, we should do a protest. We can get all of our friends, we can do something great. Turned out being 3 people. And so we just sat there with our signs, waving them at cars. We got a lot of honks. It was really nice. I remember the first time I heard of the Black Lives Matter movement, as if age 9 was just yesterday. I was with my Big Mama watching the news, back when I was too nervous to call her Big Mama around my group of overwhelmingly white peers. We were sitting on her black leather couch set she's had longer than I've been alive. I vividly remember the dead silence when I spoke, her look of disbelief when I professed my agreement to all lives matter. I was uncertain of myself at the time, too ignorant, maybe even too young to see the real message, disregarding the various racist encounters I endured, age aside, that I dismissed for the benefit of the doubt. The movement was never advocating supremacy, but real equality. Not that black lives were the only ones that mattered, but that ours were most in danger. Black human beings being hunted like game while the spiteful monsters responsible walk free. Looking back, trying not to fault myself. More happy that it never stuck. And it gives me hope that others will grow more concerned with our irreplaceable livelihoods than their material goods.